Loser final time between Nouns Esports and Woof Woof. We have a Hooper ban for Nouns, into a Trevenant, a Comfy, Trenator, again, Mr. Mime, and a Greedent. So this time we have a double defender, double support, and a Trenator team for Nouns Esports. That is just so unfun to look at. I don't even want to play against that. That looks so unfun to face. But Woof Woof with that Gardevoir Espeon, the same that Talibobo just used to beat these kind of team comps with that Psychic, special defense reduce, Potato going again onto Buzzwole, then a Slowbro and Eldegoss to round out the rest for Woof Woof. Who's going to face Tali in the grand final? Is it going to be Nouns again, or is Woof Woof going to make a grand final appearance? Would be quite fun to see different teammates in the grand final, but of course Tali against Nouns are always incredible matches to watch. Caligula taking over the jungle with that Gardevoir left side. We just have Tyranitar taking the entire jungle for the side of Nouns Esports, and the rest are just going to lane. Bruff with that XP share, Mr. Mime. Looking for the last hits in early game and trying to get Gatlu a lot of experience as well by getting this last hit. There's the clap going through, but actually not getting the last hit. But no, it went over to Green instead. Green was able to get this one. Gatlu now looking for the next one. Watergun is there, and he doesn't quite get it. Now there's Espeon for 60s, who has been playing very good on the Espeon as well. I feel like all Espeons have been pretty powerful though in today's tournament. Inidi is going to be taken down. Oh, but Bruff this time with the clap is able to get it quite easily. Espeon just not enough damage right there on the side shock, a bit too early. Looking maybe for a score right here, but decide against it, the double pink and purple lane down here for the right side. Top, Adesu. Now again with this Sword Vest as well. Again, it's the same as Gatlu, going for that Sword Vest. But I feel like it doesn't really do too much anyways. As soon as you're stuck in a Psychic, that Sword Vest is just going very fast. The shield is nice though to start a team fight with. But in the end, is it really better than a different item? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. It really depends. It's hard to tell if this does more than any other items for the side of the Trenator, right? Very hard to tell. And yeah. Caligula now. Gatlu looking for the invade. Already has the Covet, so I don't think I can take him down. He's just gonna try to be very annoying. Probably steal away Berry as well. Caligula still looking for level 7. For that Psychic to make sure he gets it. But yeah, top lane we have a fight happening. We're just looking at Caligula clearing his jungle. Bot lane as well, there's a fight happening. On bot path. But it's very fun to see Gardevoir Kirlia just chilling, doing a red buff. Now just running around. Yeah, that's... Okay, Kirlia now walking towards mid path. Enjoying the scenery. Cameraman again doesn't want to switch out to any other Pokemon. Psyshock's gonna land on Adesu. Adesu could be falling right here. Next Psychic, if the next Psychic lands, it does land. He's getting slowed down. But not enough damage right here to take down this Pupitar. Nice try though by Caligula. Those 20 seconds of watching him do nothing, just build up momentum for this play to happen. And Slowbro, they're actually gonna just Woof Woof. They will take down Bruff or Mr. Mime on bot path, and they're gonna score a lot of points right here. 30 for Kirlia, 30 for Espeon. Go in for the side of Woof Woof, now already at 86, and a point lead over Nouns Esports. Lane on top now has the Wotam active, looking for 1, looking for 2, going for the Swablues. Potato looking for the last hit, but the branch poke is enough to get the Ataria for the side of Nouns Esports. Another Surf comes through, and Espeon's able to get that last hit as well quite easily. 60's now getting close to level 8. It's gonna get his Unite move up, Evolution on level 8, and they're just gonna start ripping this Registeel on spawn. Nouns is nowhere in position, they don't even fight for it. They have a Trenator, they know they can't win this. Gardevoir's level 9 as well. So a free Registeel for the side of Woof Woof. Gatlu on the run now is going to see one very away. He's in a bad position though. He doesn't have Tackle anymore since he has Badged on level 8. I mean, he gets it earlier, but he's level 8, so he doesn't have Tackle anymore. He has to be a bit careful. Potato trying to defend top path as good as he can. He's going to superpower Bruff into his Smackdown. Bruff's going to take a berry as well, but I think Bruff is for sure going to fall right here. Next superpower is going to be the KO right here. There we go. Bruff smacked to the ground by Potato. And he is down. Reggie, Lecky step for grabs. Nouns now with a point lead. This broadcast... What do you think, Chris? Why are they showing it twice now? What is happening? Potato gets horn leached. Espeon gets 40 points. Some of the fight is breaking out on top path. Tyranitar's gonna walk in. Green does Unite moving in. Double KO for the Trenator. They just get 4 KOs out of nowhere. Nouns Esports. Triple KO for the Trenator. They're also gonna score 40 points with it. And this Trenator's gonna be very strong now. Adesu with that Sand Tomb and Dark Pulse build. On his way to level 11 now. And currently the highest level in the game with Espeon and Gardevoir. But he's probably gonna be the first to hit level 11. So this Trenator this game around is going to be much different than the one from last game. Also again, a different build, of course. But yeah, he's pretty much hitting level 11 now. Drijileki being defended on top path for the side of Woof Woof. I mean, it's going to take a bit of time, but in the end, Potato should be able to clear it quite fast and quite easily. 30 seconds for the bot path Reggie to spawn. Trenta's jumping in as well, again onto Espion. I'm just going to do minimap casting. And Slowbro is the round though, and Tyranitar can't quite go for any further chaos. Again, level 11 now, highest in the game with the God of War from the side of Woof Woof. But again, the Psychic and the damage of Espion can be enough damage to just maybe take down and burst through this Tyranitar. Oh, the Reggie spawning. Marth is quite aggressive. Huge damage going onto Trevenant from those two special attack Pokemon. And there's Adesso now going onto Reggie Steer. It's already dropping under half HP. He's just gonna keep going for it with his true damage. It's gone now, looking for the next Centum, but Gatlu going down, getting caught by the Espion. That's Slowbro Unite here. He says Unite, so he's gonna go for Tyranitar into Gardevoir Unite. Who's gonna get this one? It goes out to the Gardevoir Woof Woof. They win the Reggie, they take down Trevenant as well, and Adesso has used Unite Move right here, jumps back in as well, looking for the Dark Woods to lock them up, but Adesso has even enough damage. The wave is gonna land. Can he find anyone? No, he can't. The superpower of Potato is enough into a Smackdown on Comfy. 2 more KOs for the side of Woof Woof. They win the fight. They take down 3 members of Nouns Esports, and they also get the Reggie for themselves. More extra damage and more special attack until that buff is gone. So Woof Woof really giving them a fight right here. Looking good today. Not an underdog team for sure, not. They're easily one of the better teams in Europe as well, of course. But they always fall short when it comes to like the loser bracket rounds. And they don't quite always make it very far. But they're always consistently top 6, I would say. And they have a chance of upsets for sure. Of like getting Nouns Esports also down into a close fight. Or Gatlu jumping in as well again, now looking for a fight, but he gets super powered by Potato. You can actually superpower a Greedent that is Belching, and Gatlu just getting punished. And they also get Comfy because Gatlu just brought Comfy right into the enemy team. Ruff's gonna Unite Move in, Regieleki's being taken. Ruff looking for the fight onto Potato. And now they're gonna try and score points, but Espion is very deep right here. He's gonna eject button forward into the enemy goal right now. Looking for Adesso. Adesso is dropping another Smackdown, Superpower is going to hit. Potato looking for the KO right here, but doesn't have enough damage. He's gonna get up by the Magic Leaf now. And Potato is going to fall. The Smackdown is going to land. But he has nowhere to go. And he gets taken down in the end. Alright. Now the points are gonna go in. Oh wait, Gatlu's right here. The Regieleki goes in, and now they don't have any shielding from this goal. They actually get a KO, and they're gonna finish off the goal. Or can they finish off the goal? It doesn't look like they have enough points. No, Bruff says 40. Bruff is gonna move in. They're gonna score another 1-4. No, the 40 just goes in for Bruff. And they make sure they get rid of this goal. 276 points now for 130. For the side of Woof Woof. So now it's with a decent point lead. And this time the Tyranitar is so scary. Reggie Steele has spawned. 25 seconds until Rayquaza. So either team is going to go for Trevenant and Gatlu and Adesso in position with that Tyranitar. But again, I mean, that Psyshock can just steal it away so easily. They have to be careful that Espion doesn't just take it. And they're going to probably just make it leech to make sure. Honestly, it's just better for Woof Woof not to have it than for Nouns to even have it. They're gonna make sure that Woof Woof just doesn't have a chance. They don't care if they have it or not. Bruff is caught again! Bruff is caught. We have seen this multiple times today. Bruff just looking a bit too aggressive for something. And he's getting caught now. Adesso using Unite Move already quite early. He's jumping very deep, but he gets Slowbro Unite moved into Gardevoir Unite. Do they have enough damage? The Psyshock comes through, and yes, they take down Tyranitar as well. Blaine is getting jumped on by the Busto Unite. Trevenant's looking for the Woodhammers now. He's getting smacked down. Super powered. Compy's gonna fall next. That's 4 down for the side of Nouns Esports. Woof Woof, can they make the upset happen in the first match already? Psyshock's not going to miss onto Gatlu. Gatlu's slow, but the Super comes through, and Potato gets another KO with his team. Onto that green, Bruff stairs, Unite Move up. Here's to someone find chaos right here. Is diving onto Espion. Espion is for sure going to fall, and as the point puff is in time, the point puff is going to heal him. No, the superpower is going to save Espion. And now Rayquaza's falling, but Tyranitar's back. Can Adesso somehow get this Rayquaza? S60 is waiting with the Psyshock, Psybeam, and Buzzole. Potato is able to claim Rayquaza for his team and for Woof Woof, but the game's not over yet. They have to score points, and they still have a Tyranitar who can maybe defend some points right now. Can Potato even make it? He's going in with the superpower Smackdown, but he's getting horn leeched away. It's not over yet. They have to still score more points. Nouns Esports is still currently in the lead. And Potato just couldn't make it. Too much CC there from the side of the Trevenant. And now Tyranitar's defending bot path as well. Woof Woof still have a shield on Espion. But they have to try and outplay Tyranitar. They have to go Slowbro towards top path. And then try to score at the same time bot to make sure that the Tyranitar's only at one position. Trevenant's defending top. But Slowbro's making it through. And Slowbro's gonna score 100 points for Woof Woof. And now they're officially in the lead. Now they're winning. Now Nouns Esports have to make a push on their own, which means Elagos is going to score another few points. Ruff is, I mean, we have Potato already in the mid and the base, defending from any backcaps. Woodhammer comes through, but Woof Woof is in the lead by 70 points right now. Can Nouns Esports do something on the score right now? Can they score some points right here? There's a Gathering Knight thrown to Gatlu into Trevenue Knight from Blaine. Can they just try and get some points? And they only need 71 points to maybe win this game. Can someone of them score points? Trevenue is trying, but no, I don't think they can. They're gonna try. Gus is gonna score points, but it's only 56. That's not gonna be enough damage and not gonna be enough points. I can't even believe he got those points in his comfy. And Woof Woof is gonna take the first match against Nouns in this loser bracket. Final. Incredible. Still very close in the end because of Comfy being able to score, but it was not quite enough. Banned by Woof Woof, followed by an Espion, Guardform for Potato, and we have a Snorlax, Eclipse Fable, and a Glaceon. Double evolution. First side of Woof Woof and Nouns Esports. But they Cinderace again for Desu. Second time he plays Cinderace today. Trevenant, Slobo, Dodrio, and Elagos. For the rest, Gatlu going back on his Dodrio. He's angry. Probably. He's very angry. He wants to win right now. I feel like that's always when he pulls out the Dodrio, you know, Gatlu's serious. That's what it feels like. He's getting very serious as soon as Dodrio appears up for him. And Adesu going back onto that Cinderace. Heading into game number 2, can Woof Woof claim a 2-0 Nouns Esports? Would be a huge win for the team, of course. Winner's gonna face Tali Believers in the grand final. Next, Gatlu taking over the right side jungle. And Cinderace is going to lane at the beginning, so Gatlu's going to get to level 5. And I assume afterwards we're going to have Cinderace taking over that jungle position for the side of Nouns Esports. On the left side, we just have Glaceon taking everything a central area Pokemon. Get to level 5 very early on. Potato getting bullied already here by the Gossiflor. He has to run away. It's just permanently slowed by the Gossiflor. And now Gibble is just not having a great time right now, but he still has most of the experience. Going for this bunny as right now with the Bulldoze, and he's going to get it. Potato, with that last hit, is able to get the last hit onto this bunny with a bit of Bulldoze damage. Now Dodrio level 5. Is Gatlu going to pick Drill Peck, or is he going to play Tri-Attack? Looking at this, I think it's a Tri-Attack, because he didn't really move on the minimap much, so probably a Tri-Attack. I would assume I would see now. But Caligula winning for now, doing so much damage. Doing so much damage. Gossiflor is the first evolution of Elagos. Oh, Gatlus might be caught right here. One more Icy Wind. Doesn't have quite it up in time. No, there's with a level 4 score bunny. Just not having the best of time. He's going to go towards the jungle now, as I mentioned. He's going to take over that central area experience. They just wanted to make sure that Gatlu is level 5. And there's the Tri-Tech hero onto the Espion, but Gatlu might be caught. One more Icy Wind, and this time Gatlu, no, he has the quick attack away. And he gets just barely out of range of the Glaceon. And is going to lift Caligula now back to the jungle. A central area is going to take up the blue buff for himself. Getting close to that freeze dry, which is very, very important for this build, because it deals so much damage. There we go, level 6 pretty much done. And now heading towards this mid area where we have Ataria spawning. And both teams are going for it. Gatlu is the first one to appear though. Oh my god, he's gonna go down. Heavy slammy jack button by Marth. And Gatlu's the first casualty of the game. He is getting knocked out by the side of Woof Woof. Well played by them. Gatlu just be a bit too over aggressive right there. And he gets punished for it. It's gonna be very difficult to play Icy Wind. It's going to be difficult to play Dodrio into that Icy Wind for sure. So, going to be extra careful if we are with the Dodrio player in this game. Icy Wind is currently, I feel like it's, I'm not gonna lie, I think Icy Wind Glaceon is the second most OP bit in the entire game. I'm not gonna lie, it is so broken of a bit still, especially with Spoon as well. Makes it also deal so much more damage than it's supposed to do. And I truly think, after Zacian, I think it's just, when it comes to damage dealers, it is absolutely ridiculous. But it can get shut down. It can get shut down by someone like Mew as well, has more range. But yeah, the Icy Wind damage is just unethical. Really just unethical. Dodrio looking for an invade right here, but both evolutions are on the chase of Dodrio. But Gatlu's getting away. Level 8 already now for him. Stay away from level 9. And we have Espion Unite move unlocked for the side of Woof Woof. It's just so annoying because both evolutions just have such an easy time getting that Unite move for the first fight done. Nice, double Woodhammer's gonna lane from Blaine though. Can Snorlax Scumble get out? He's gonna eject button away. Gatlu looking for the KO, but Gatlu's caught in this for Unite move. Can he get away? One more Icy Wind, and he's gonna get taken down. That's the first knockout of this team fight. There's the Glaceon Unite coming in. Can Espion look for something? So they get locked up by the Woodhammer. The Woodhammer's just doing way too much for the side of Nouns Esports right now. Desu's getting close to level 9. Can they snipe this one away? Heavy Slam is going to land. Caligula is getting dropped. And it could be huge now. Red Eyes, there's Unite Move over Desu. And Nouns Esports. They take a very close team fight where they should have never won it, I feel like. They take another 3 people down. Triple KO for Adesso on the Cinder Ace. 40 and 30 points go in. And Adesso takes Nouns Esports in his backpack. And they're going to win this first fight very, very closely. This was such a close and well-played team fight by Nouns. Especially because they had the disadvantage of having no Unite moves at the start of the fight compared to the Glaceon and the Espeon. Slowbro Unite goes on to Potato. Potato's also going to get taken down. This is very unfun. He just got targeted. Clicked on. Another 24-11 points go in. They don't have enough to break this goal, but I don't think they even want to break it anyways right now. Would be a bit too early. Yeah, they don't have to break it. Because they already broke bot lane. Will just give them so much experience. But Cinder is getting taken down by Glaceon somewhere. Cinder is getting taken down, and now Woof Woof also finishing off the first goal of the game on bot path. And are only 5 points behind. Now it's actually doing this right here. They're finishing off the goal. Potato looking for the Drain Rush Drain Claw combo. Going into Unite move. Can he find Gatlu? Gatlu's getting caught by the heavy slam at the last smash of the what is it? Garchomp Unite is getting the takedown for Potato. Well done by them. Trevenant Unite in the bush. Having Wood Hammers, but can he actually live right now? Has the pain split? There's a yawn? There's here correctly, we have a yawn. Or the side of Marv. Could be a misclick, could be intentional, I have no idea. But I think that was a yawn I saw. Interesting. 4 points now lead for Nouns Esports. Very close game. Woof Woof are playing great today, I have to say. They're for sure playing very good today. They did move into the loser bracket quite early though, but since then they have been playing very good in all their matches. 10 seconds for the next ready to spawn. We have 3 or 4 Unites on the left side. We have only 3 Unites on the right side, so Woof Woof with an advantage as well going through this fight. They're only missing Garchomp's Unite move, which is, I mean, can still do a lot as well. Bruff walking forward. Who's he going to Unite move? He's going to look for the Glaceon. The Surf proccing. The passive Glaceon's looking for. He's going to eject back onto Glaceon, but can anyone follow this up? Edigos is flying through. No one can follow it up, and Garchomp is able to claim the Reggie for the side of Nouns Esports. No one can follow up the Slowbro Unite. They just don't have much dive. It was just way too aggressive right there. They get split apart. 3 are down for the side of Nouns. Heavy Slam is going to land onto Cinder Ace. That's 4 down for Nouns Esports, and the Woof Woof win the Reggie. They win the team fight as well. And are looking in control now. Ruff was finding the Slowbro Unite onto the Glaceon, but just it was way too far out. No one was able to follow it, which pretty much means Slowbro Unite was pretty much useless during this team fight. And he was just getting taken down. I mean, while we had just Garchomp engaging onto the right side and taking down Nouns Esports. Reggie Lecky also being claimed by the side of Woof Woof now. Man, they're looking good today. Can they take down Nouns Esports and move into the grand final? Tali again is still waiting there. And I don't think we've seen Woof Woof against Tali today. I don't think we have. So would be also another matchup that we haven't seen yet today. But there's still 110 to go. And of course, you never just write out Nouns Esports. 3 Pokemon level 13 for the left side team. Espeon, Glaceon, Garchomp, all level 13. Now on the right side, we have 2 level 12s and 2 level 11s. Call that a full house. But can Cinderace, level 12 Cinderace is really not that impactful yet. 1 Icy Wind and Cinderace is also just gone. That's the problem. 1 Icy Wind lands, and like 80% of Cinderace's HP is just gone. It's very, very difficult for Cinderace to live in the current meta and get those auto attacks out. Feels like special attackers are just a bit better right now. Also, the Spoon helping them a lot, especially in late game damage team fights. But yeah, the Espeon, Glaceon, Mew just seem all like much better Pokemon Sylveon than compared to their physical attack counterparts. Greninja, Cinderace, I mean the Sidroid is fine as well, but they just don't do the same. They just don't do the same. Duraludon, Dragapult, we barely see those Pokemon right now in the current meta. Because they just don't really do too much. Registeel spawned, even with the Rapid Fire Scarf being one of the greatest items to be added to this game, it is just not enough to make them a current threat. Last 2 minutes, again 4-point lead only for Nouns Esports. Dodrio is going to look up a bot path to sneak in those points for himself, but Glaceon might be aware of it, sneaking around, and if Dodrio gets caught by that Icy Wind Glaceon, he could also just spawn up very fast. He's going to start channeling now, and we can see Woof Woof heading towards Dodrio. There's no Icy Wind landing, and Gatlu's already at half HP from just 1 Icy Wind. Another Icy Wind's going to land. Gatlu has to move back out. He finds, no, he doesn't find a KO. No, he does find a KO. He still takes on Espeon at least to make it a 4v4 out of this terrible scenario that he's in. Also taking Rayquaza, but he can't join his team right now. Adesu's so far away from the team fight. You know, he's completely split up from his team. Has to be careful, he's gonna flame charge away. Rayquaza already at half HP. Blaine on the left side. Now his team, Adesu's regroup with his team, but he's gonna just, what is that? Adesu's now walking towards the left side. Again, splitting up from his team, is gonna start auto-attacking. And he's getting engaged on by Garchomp now. Can Potato finish off Cinderace? Doesn't look like he can. But Cinderace is literally at 1 HP right now. Has to go away. Bruff with the Ignite move. Can't really find any KOs. Adesu has to recall. And now there's a chance for Woof Woof to make it for this Rayquaza. Cinderace is going to jump back to the right side. Slowbro is caught though. Garchomp is going in for Slowbro. The serve is going to go out, but Garchomp gets the KO. And we also have the Rodri going down. That's 2 down, 3 down for Nouns Esports. 3 down for Nouns Esports. It's a 2v5 left now. It's all down to Adesu. Can Adesu save Nouns Esports' hopes and dreams in this tournament from the March Cup? It doesn't look like the can. Yon's going to miss this. Cinderace here comes through, but it's barely not enough damage. It was so close, and Woof Woof is going to take Rayquaza. And they make the upset happen. They're going to go toward the right side. They're going to score so many points. And in this teamfight, you saw how useless of a Pokemon Cinderace is. I'm sorry. In that teamfight, I think it showcased why I absolutely hate seeing this Pokemon being played. It was so useless. It got like 6 auto attacks out, dropped to 1 HP, had to recall, and just run around like it had the chicken. I'm sorry, the Pokemon is so useless. That's exactly why I don't like seeing it. He got like 6 auto attacks out in the entire teamfight. It did absolutely nothing. And Woof Woof is going to take a 2-0 over Nouns Esports. Congrats to them. Their first grand final experience or appearance in the UCS. Congrats to Woof Woof.